Is Camber Sands, just outside Rye in Sussex, and on a warm summer's day, this place is packed with holidaymakers. But in the middle of winter, on a sunny but chilly and very windy morning, the sands are empty, apart from these guys. Well, on a windy day like this, Andy, I mean, these buggies really tear along, don't they?
They can do, yeah. A day like today, you can get up to 50, 56 mile an hour, sometimes 58.
It looks pretty dangerous.
No, it's only dangerous if you're not really sensible. As long as you're sensible about it, then it's fine, it's a safe sport.
And how did it start, then?
It started with the Japanese and Chinese flying kites. And as the kites progressed, then obviously things came on, and then you got into the buggies and then the mountain boards and then kite surfing. There are races, national races around the country through the year. It depends what you want to do. You can get into it for the sport of it, for the racing, or you can do both, same as we do. We come down here like Graham doesn't race, he just comes down for the fun side of it. I do a bit of both, sometimes a race, sometimes just come down and play.
And I suppose you need permission, don't you, to use a beach like this?
Yeah, we have permission from the council, but obviously if the beach is packed, then usually come 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, all the people have gone home, so you can still come down then.
So what are the basic rules then?
Don't put up too big a kite in too much wind. Like on a day like today, you only need like a 2-metre kite, and that would be fine. Anything more than that, you're going to be asking for accidents to happen, which is what we don't want. Yeah, basically, yes.
And in conditions like this, even the experts can get caught out.
So first, you need to know how to control a kite.
Yeah. You've got your 2 lines here at the bottom, which is your brake lines. You've got 2 lines at the top, which is your power lines. All the time your handles are sat like that with your brakes on, the kite will sit there in 40 mile an hour wind and won't go anywhere. It'll just stay there. So, if you like that, it's not going to go anywhere.
So there are no actual brakes on the buggy?
No, there's no brakes on the buggy at all. Basically, your kite is your engine, and it is also your brake as well. When you come to a stop, you put the kite right up above you, put your front wheel round and slide to a stop, and that's how we stop.
How do you get the kite up in the first place, then?
Right, well, if it's like that there, you just release the brakes, give it a snatch.
And there it goes.
And it's...
And what sort of position should the kite begin to pull you along, then?
That's... There, it's right in the middle of the wind, what we call the middle of the wind window, which is hardly any pull in the kite at all. And when you bring it over into the corner and bring it round, it will... Whoop.
You nearly took off,
yeah.
then. And how expensive is it?
As expensive as your wife lets it be.
But what would a buggy cost?
New, they can start off about £200. They can go up to over £1,500, maybe £3,000 if you get a really, really good race buggy. But most people tend to start it by buying second-hand equipment and getting into that way. You don't have to be really expensive. You can get into it probably for about £300 or £400. You can get a kite and a buggy and get going.
Why do you do it?
I've been doing it so long I've forgotten why. Just something to get out, fresh air.
You're playing with nature, so it's you with the wind. It's a bit like sailing on the land. There's a skill as well as a physical exertion to it all.
We come down regular from London. It's a long journey, but we stay down in the weekends. In summer, it's great.
And you go bugging out as well?
I have tried it on holiday, but no, it's not for me.
Are you ready?
I'm fine in the back, thank you.
Because the wind is so strong, Andy totally ruled out my hope of having a beginner's lesson with the kite. So instead, I hitch a lift with him. Much easier.
Together I was blown away, just like paper from a fan.
Sudden turn.
But you would act like I was just a kid, like we were never gonna last. someone who cares for me. Yeah. You wrote my name in silver sands.
What a shame about a wind, Julia. I really would like to have tried my hand at that, you know.
It looks fantastic fun, but probably not a